Welcome to Building a Powerhouse Brand. I'm Jackie Laws, brand strategist, mentor, designer, author and founder of brand agency Bailey & Rue. My mission for this podcast is to support other women to build a magnetic personal brand and a business that allows you to have both financial and time freedom. Building your personal brand is not just about those visuals, it's about setting the stage as the real you and a magnet for those dream clients. Join me and my incredible guests as I dive into the strategies, insights, and stories behind building a successful brand. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a marketer, or simply intrigued by brand building, this podcast is your roadmap to success. Tune in each week as I explore branding, innovation, and influence, and join me on this adventure as we unleash the power of personal branding. Visit baileyandrue.com for more insights and follow me on Instagram at baileyandrue. This is Becoming a Powerhouse Brand. Hi guys, in today's mini training, I'm just going to be talking to you about identifying who that dream client is. So really working on that target audience, because until you know who it is you're speaking to, it's really hard for you to show up and get that messaging right for getting that traction with the right clients for you. Now, when you're building a brand, obviously you need to know who you are and to build a personal brand that is completely aligned to you, your goals, your vision, and what it is that you're all about. But actually knowing who your ideal client is and that target audience is equally as important, because if you don't know who it is you're speaking to nobody. So I've got my framework that I'm going to be sharing with you just now as a little exercise for you to go away and really look at who your dream client is. Now, this is something that I recommend you do and you work on fairly regularly in your business, particularly if you feel like there's any change, if you've added on additional offers, or any kind of pivot or anything in your business, because every time you do that, your ideal client is probably going to shift and change as well. So my framework is brand, B-R-A-N-D, obviously, and B stands for their background. So what is the background of your dream client? Now, when I say your dream client, I mean, if that person, if you were sat in an office where you worked and that dream client came into the room, who would that person be? So B standing for background is, what is their background? What is their journey that they've been on, their career, their lifestyle, any milestones that they've gone through, their hobbies, interests, all of that kind of part of them. So their background. R is relatability. So this is how you can connect with your ideal client. It's their values and how they're aligned to your values, and their story and the inspiration as well. So they want to be inspired by your journey. And this is where relatability is so important, because if we can see somebody else that has been where we are now and what is possible for us, we're far more invested in finding out more about that particular person. So going on to A is age and life stage. So this is obviously how old they are. And when I say how old they are, ideally you want to be narrowing this down. So you don't want to be saying your target audience could be anything from 18 to 65, because as an example, an 18-year-old is a very different life stage, has a different background, has different responsibilities and everything to someone that is 65. So ideally you want to be narrowing that down, and ideally within a decade. So my target audience is somebody in their early 30s to early 40s. So that's kind of my target range. But by narrowing it down doesn't mean you're not going to be working with other people and attracting other people at different ages. It just means that you have an idea of that demographic of who that person is and where they're at right now. So whether they're a parent, if they're married, if they are a child, if they're someone that's retired, like whatever it is, what that life stage is for them right now. Then going on to N is their needs and pain points. Now, pain points are things like the challenges that that person has in their business or their life, and things that you are going to be able to help with. So it's all of those blocks that they have right now that you're going to be able to help with. And it's also thinking about their goals. So obviously the polar opposite of their pain points is what it is that they want to achieve, because this is going to help you with your messaging once you know these things. And I always recommend not to target the pain points of your clients, because pain point marketing doesn't always work so well, because actually we buy more into that inspiration, the transformation that you can help with. So even if we're struggling with something and we have that pain point, we're far more likely to invest our time into learning how to do something if we can see the solution to our problem rather than highlighting the problem. And then for D, we have dreams and visions. So this is the big goal. What is the absolute dream? What impact do they want to have? How do they want to change their life and their clients' lives? And what transformation you can help with? So that is my framework for identifying who that dream client is. So I recommend you go away and do this fairly regularly, like I said before, but work on all of these different things. So the BRAND to really identify who that target audience is, because this is what's going to help you to create a really aligned brand for your business and be able to speak to the right people in the right way. Hope this has helped. Let me know.
Thank you for listening to this podcast episode. If you're ready to unlock the secrets of building your own personal brand, head over to my website, baileyandrue.com, where you can grab my free Brand Brilliance Blueprint today. It's your roadmap to success in the world of branding. And hey, let's stay connected beyond the podcast. Follow me on Instagram at baileyandrue for daily inspiration, behind the scenes insights, and exclusive content to fuel your brand journey. See you there.